to you from the top of the Poconos, it's The Balcony Show with your host, Ann Thatcher, Bo Sommer, and me, the Mad Cat. We have searched the globe for the best in indie music so you don't have to. So here we go, The Balcony Show.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to The Balcony Show. I'm here in studio with Mad Cat and Bo Sommer.
That's a true story.
Being held captive.
Yeah.
So, how was your week?
It was a good week. You know, a little rainy, a little damp.
You know, I got to say, I'm all sad because, you know, J-Lo and Mr. Rodriguez, they've broken up.
I know.
Oh, did
so
they?
I just don't know how to cope.
Life is so unbearable now.
Oh, what will we do?
What is this? Like, is this like suitor number 8, 9, 10 for her?
Yeah, go girl. You know what?
No. I lost it for her when she was married to Ben Affleck. And I try, you know.
Were they married?
Yeah.
They actually,
yeah. But listen to these quid pro quos and provisos. She had to approve all his intimate scenes, okay? And if he did an intimate scene that she did not first approve of, he would have to award her $12 million. Okay?
What?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, I mean, it was like all these like fractionary entitlements if he slighted her in some way. It was insane. And then she dropped the song.
How did you find out about that?
It was insane.
Are you in the know, Mad Cat?
I am in the know.
Do you have
I wish
access to some, like, you know, J-Lo rider or something?
But then
or
right
what?
after this,
What
she
the
comes
heck?
out.
J-Lo riders.
Right after that, she comes out with the song "Don't Be Shocked by the Rocks That I Got." I'm still Jenny from the block, and I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, "Sue, you were a money grubbing hoe back then." Because I'm like,
Useless facts number 10.
it was crazy to me, and I apologize for using that verbiage, but I mean, it's the way things seem when you hear such absurd levels of like, and
that kind of control. You know what I mean? You don't need that kind of control.
They're in a cloud. It's so weird.
Come on, he's an actor.
Yeah.
Man, you know what?
That's
He's
not a
with
love
you.
relationship. That's
ew.
a business deal. I don't know.
I think that's just the way it is for any of them
That's
now.
shady.
Like with their status and what they have and their, it's like, okay, well, we're just going to make a mild business
shady,
merger
insecure. Those are the words that are going
But
through my
it's really
mind.
sad, though, because you get probably to her level where she's got so much money and she's going to want to protect it, obviously.
Right, but how are you going to gouge somebody else like that if I do a scene that you didn't approve of? $12 million.
Yeah,
I don't know.
You got to consider, Goldie Hawn and Kurt Russell have been together for 40 years.
They are
totally
the
love each
cutest,
other.
cutest couple.
Never been married.
Maybe that's the key.
Good for them.
Maybe that just does something to you psychologically,
Yeah, that you got to keep working at it and you can't slack.
Yeah.
Just saying. I don't know. Yeah. What do I know? I don't know nothing. Anyways,
how long you married?
It'll be 30 years.
Oh, you go, girl.
This October.
Wow. Congrats.
My longest relationship to date was only 5 years.
But I got to say, you know what? We've been together. It'll be 40 years this October.
Wow.
I had no idea when I was standing up in front of that altar that it was going to be that long of a time.
Is Dane listening?
See, for me, it was always, I guess I assume the reason that I'm not married is because that was always in my head.
What?
You know what I mean? Like I'm not gonna say it unless it's gonna be,
Yeah, but you know what? At the time, and I still love
see
him,
how it worked out. I've never been married. I have no freaking kids.
Hey,
that's just the way it works. But you women that I was with, the majority of you were great. The ones who were not, fight about it. Think about who you were. Good luck with that one.
So I got a Thatch tag tonight.
All right, what is
the
it?
hell you say?
Thatch tag Corona mask.
Thatch tag Corona mask.
Yeah, so I love stupid criminals.
They're the best.
Uh-oh.
I mean, I really do. I have a thing for stupid criminals, and the more ludicrous the crime, the more I love it. So this Virginia man was arrested Friday night after he and a friend were allegedly caught shoplifting alcohol while wearing hollowed out watermelon headpieces.
Brilliant. That's not stupid criminal. That's brilliant. That's a well thought out thing. Like, look, if we get pinched for this, it's going to be a misdemeanor. You know what I mean? Or just a misdemeanor felony.
Which wouldn't have been a bad thing. You know what I mean? But they posted a TikTok video, the idiots, on their accounts.
I still have to say they've planned this. Like, we're going to go down for this, but it's going to be a thing of legend. It's going to be a thing of legend.
And there actually is footage
that is just brilliant. For
Wow.
everybody listening, you guys are going to have to look this up. It's absolutely brilliant.
So he called it his Corona
His Corona mask. Give me the alcohol.
So hashtag
I am
Corona
watermelon
mask.
guy.
You might not get away with it if you wear a watermelon hat. I'm just
Oh my God,
saying.
I think that's brilliant. I don't care. I mean, what are they going to do? 6 months, maybe a year? But thinking of stories, they're going to be able to tell their grandkids forever.
This is true.
Or if he's got kids already, oh my God, those poor kids. Yeah, that's my idiot dad.
So we have Strawman and the Jackdaws coming up on the show today. I think you're going to really dig their music. It's kind of a twist between a little folk, a little alt rock.
It's a little bit folky.
It's a little bit
bit rock and roll.
Yeah, don't ever do that again. Anyways.
I'll stick to my day job.
Anyways, we're going to get started with the first song tonight, and that's going to be from the SteelDrivers, and that's I Choose You, and we'll be right back with the rest of the show.
Every day in 100 different ways, I make the choice to stay. I can hit the open road and run my life away, but I choose you every day. I see lovers all around me giving up and giving in. They decided that it's over before it begins. Is it easier to stay or is it easier to go? I don't have the answers, but there's one thing that I know is I choose you every day in 100 different ways. I make the choice to stay. I can hit the open road, run my life away, but I choose you every day. It's a wondrous thing to turn around, see where we are. It's a good thing love forgives and it's a blessing love is blind. They ask me how we made it, I say one day at a time, 'cause I choose you every day in 100 different ways. I make the choice to stay. I can hit the open road and run my life away, but I choose you every day. I choose you every day in 100 different ways. I make the choice to stay. I can hit the open road and run my life away, but I choose you every day. Well, I can hit the open road, run my life away, but I choose you every day.
And we are back in about Balcony Show, and right now we have the song Field of Wonders by Strawman and the Jackdaws. So sit down and give it a listen, and when you come back, we'll be on the line with the guys in the band. So, here we go.
Are there any left in town? We were promised golden apples from the trees. Told us leave our youth behind and keep the fears well hidden. To walk beside those who once were young and proud and sold to the highest bidder. Someone still plant some seeds, so someone still plant some seeds, and some seeds to water for the sake of love. Someone still plant some seeds, so someone still plant some seeds, and some seeds to water for the sake of love. Now they trample on the harvest of the Lord and play with ants in final fear of getting bored. This impact silver spoon where I was born, and where I'll die under the highest bitter scorn. But someone still plants some seeds, so someone still plants some seeds, so some seeds to water for the sake of God. And someone still plants some seeds, so someone still plants some seeds, and some seeds to water for the sake of God.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Balcony Show, and we are very excited because we have Strawman and the Jackdaws on the phone all the way from Italy and Ireland. We have Ricardo, Rory, and Michael. Welcome, guys.
Thank you so much.
Hello.
Thanks for having us.
Hello to everyone.
Hello.
Hello. Welcome.
Thank you.
So
How are you guys?
we're doing great. So how did Strawman and the Jackdaws get started? Who was the first?
Michael, you wanna go?
So we basically met when we were starting college in Dublin. So like I, Ricardo, and Jacopo, the guitar player, we basically moved to Dublin for studying music in BIM. And here there was a kind of this gig for like from the school to welcome us. And basically, after some Guinness, that kind of vibe, we start we chat and we say, oh you're Italian, oh you're Italian too. So basically we start chatting, and at the end it finished with a lot of Guinness and say, okay, let's start a band and start playing together. And then we met Rory and all these kind of things began.
So why did you guys choose folk genre?
I don't think it's something that we choose. It was something that it came just automatically. And it's not really I don't feel like it's really strictly folk. It's a mix between different genres and different. But definitely the vibe of Dublin is pretty acoustic and pretty folky. So that had a huge impact on the style of our
kind
music.
of an alt folk, I would guess. There's kind of like an alt rock twist in it. So I would say absolutely I can hear that.
Yeah, there's a lot of folk influences. I started the songs acoustically, I started song acoustic guitar and vocals before bringing it to the band and arranging with all the guys from the band. So they were all born with this kind of acoustic vibe, and then all the single members of the band tried to add their spices on it, their different style and vibes. But it definitely started with a kind of folk vibe from artists like Mumford & Sons, Lumineers, Bob Dylan, that kind of vibe.
Yeah, definitely gets that vibe going really well. It has a very nice, airy punch to it. I dig it. I dig it a lot.
Thank you so much.
So our listeners just heard your first song, Field of Wonders. Do you want to tell us a little something about that song?
Okay, so this song, we like to define this song as a journey because it has a lot of changes in tempo and moods, these kind of genres, all these kind of things. So we like to sing it as a journey in music, first of all, but also the journey of life. So, when we live, we have different moods, emotions, all this kind of thing. And sometimes there are, down moments and after a while, up moments. So in a way, it's this kind of journey.
And this is off of it's an album or EP, Fox?
It's an EP.
It's an EP? Okay, sometimes, you know what I mean? It can be an EP someplace and then an album someplace else. So I wanted to make sure. And this is on all listening platforms, so you're going to want to check out the whole thing. You're just getting a taste of it here. The next song we have is Precious Star. Does somebody want to talk about that?
I leave to Rory, if he wants.
Yeah, well, I wasn't around to write it. I think it was the first time I heard from Yous because I was told by a friend about Yous before I joined the band, and she showed me Precious Star. So that was the first I'd ever heard of them, and I thought, it's a cool song. It's a very interesting structure.
Yeah, and you got a video for this song too, yeah.
Yeah, it was a very funny situation because we tried and we thought about a music video, and then one day we were at Jako's place, which is the guitar player. We were in his place and we decided, okay, why don't we do one take video? We just do crazy thing all around the house without stopping the camera and just try to do a 3 minutes and a half video. So we did this video for 20 times before getting all the kind of idea together.
20 times isn't bad. I mean, I know people who take hundreds of takes.
Yeah.
That's really good.
Yeah. Yeah, but it was intense because we just tried so many times. We did some rehearsals first, and then we just tried to shoot it for 20 times. And I think after 20 times we did it. So it was
But you did it.
For me, it was really fun. The phase of when we went to buy 20 T-shirts, to do because in the scene of the coffee, like obviously you can do with the same T-shirt. So like Ricardo had to buy like 20 T-shirts, and so it was really funny, that thing.
So there's a shopper in the group. That's great.
Yeah. It came out really well. It came out really well.
All right.
Yeah, we got 20 T-shirt from Primark, and right now I'm wearing one of these T-shirts just because I just have plenty of them.
Nice.
All right. Well, listen, we're going to take a short break here and let our listeners hear Precious Star from Strawman and the Jackdaws, and we will be right back with the rest of the interview.
Precious star, the night begins to freeze my bones, take me out. A sea of leaves that drown me out, water ripples. I'm just a pebble floating in this pond. Butterflies that flutter by, even if I try to get their heights and float to the dust, they drown my mouth, stuck in a limbo, give me a shout. It's hard to find on my own, spend all my brain for the owl to whisper. It's hard to find on my own, spend all my hoping that the owl will whisper. Precious star, may the wind carry my voice to you from the sky. Other ones are fogged by sheets of clouds, life compass. For the ones who roam and the ones who sail for the few, and all of those who fell for the ones who and the ones who sail for the few, and all those who fail. It's hard to find on my own, spend all my brain for the owl to whisper. It's hard to find on my own, spend all my hoping that the owl will whisper. All the butterflies that flutter by, even if I try to get their heights. All the butterflies that flutter by, even if I try to get their heights. All the butterflies that flutter by, even if I try to get their heights. Floats and drops and drumming home, stuck in a limbo, give me a shout. It's hard to find on my own, spend all my brain for the owl to whisper. It's hard to find on my own, spend all my hoping that the owl will whisper.
And we are back on the Balcony Show with Strawman and the Jackdaws. We have Rory, Jacopo, Ricardo. Or no, I'm sorry, Rory, Michael, and Ricardo. Jacopo's not here, is he?
No, he's not.
Unfortunately,
right.
no.
So, things over here for us in the States are starting to open back up. How are things going on over there? Are you guys able to start and get out playing? You got any gigs set up?
I mean, like in this period, like things are getting better. So like hopefully soon we will go back playing. Actually, in this moment we are just on the way. Like not right this moment, but at the end of the month we will do a contest in Italy, in Florence. So we are like participating to this contest, and so hopefully like soon we can go so like do a gig, you know.
So where can they find you on social media? And to follow you for all the latest and the greatest, all the great things the Strawman and the Jackdaws are doing.
You find us on Facebook and Instagram.
Under Strawman and the Jackdaws?
Yes, exactly. You can
Yeah.
also find us on Spotify, Apple Music, all the streaming platforms.
Cool. And we're going to finish with your last song, Swallow Strawman. All right, now I gotta ask, Strawman and the Jackdaws, how did that come about? Why that name?
They came out when we moved to Ireland, because the way I looked, like I used to, and I wear still now, big jumpers and skinny jeans, and I have huge curly hair, so people in the street call me Strawman. So we decided to create this kind of metaphor of the birds around the Strawman, because it was really a visual name. So we decided to try to bring this to a kind of visual.
That's so cool.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, the idea was also like this kind of thing I said also before, like, you know, about the journey. And in a way, like, in the journey of like you have friends, you know, you have family, and you need to help each other. So in a way, like, the Stroma is helped, you know, by the Jackdaws, but the Jackdaws are helped by the Stroma, you know. So there is a kind of this exchange between the two. And it's kind of the thing about in life, you know, like helping each other.
Well, I got to tell you guys, I can hardly wait until you're a couple more years down the road and you have more music out, because I think what you're doing is fantastic. I think there's a lot more to come from you, and I look forward to hearing it. And so we are going to end things tonight with Swallow from Strawman and the Jackdaws. And again, thank you so much for being a part of the show. Any final shout outs to anybody, guys?
Yeah, thank you so much for having us, and we look forward to come to the US soon. We can't wait.
Make sure you reach out when you do. We'll come see us.
Absolutely.
Definitely. Hopefully next time we'll see each other in faces, like, you know, in person instead of through a call.
Right.
You betcha. All right. Good night. Everybody take a listen to Swallow from Strawman and the Jackdaws, and we'll be right back with the rest of the show.
Mr. Jack falls frozen into the ocean. No fear, just cheer for him and pray for his devotion. When Ben cut the bigger shaft, wind screw on his back. Oh, in times like this, it's a piece to reach baby Jesus. I see things that I don't see. I have no more words to say, misled in the fray. The world is a swallow. I have no more words to say. Beneath the falling rain, covered in mud. To back with all leaves are falling, rotting in the ground like a pondering worm. And don't forget the rain sound. You were only 19, wrote the music and sang all stories of times like this, living the bliss of life full of glory. words to say, mislaid in the frame. The world is a swallow. I have no more words to say. Beneath the falling rain, covered in the rain. I have no more words to say, mislaid in the frame. The world is a swallow. I have no more words to say. Beneath the falling rain, beneath the falling rain. I see things that I don't see.
And now it's time for Indie Radar with Bo Sommer.
Check it out this week on Indie Radar. Talking to some local bands, some artists, people that I know. Always trying to figure out how can I get more fans? You know, how do I get noticed? How do I kind of find my niche? And not as an artist, but trying to get that audience interested in their music or their new releases. So just a couple things to throw out there for people to keep this on the radar. A couple things you can do. Contact digital press and blogs to maybe do a snippet or an interview on you. Do some searching on Facebook or like local, maybe little newspapers, a little print, something that you can reach out, maybe announce that you have a special show coming up, or just something to get your name out there, maybe in a print format, or even like a lot of these magazines now or local papers even have a print website where they're publishing their little newspaper online. You can share things. Again, it's just something to get your name out there and a very quick, easy way to get some press. Another thing you can do is definitely sign up for social media. There's so many different social medias, but just make sure that you're consistent across the board on all of them. We don't want to go to your Facebook and see nothing, but then you're all over TikTok. If you're not going to do anything on Facebook, then get off of it and be consistent on the social medias that are working for you. Another thing you can do is make sure that your music is properly distributed. So you could be signing up for CD Baby, DistroKid. There's a ton of them out there with all kinds of different features, all different kind of price plans. And you want to make sure that you're a part of that and make sure that metadata is included in that distribution that you have set up for your music. And of course, search engines. You know, people want to get some information about you. They're going to go to Google. That's like one of the number one things people do for a quick search. And they're going to search your name, search your band. And what they want to make sure they get to is a website. We want to know information about you. So if you want to get more fans and be consistent with how you're giving that information out to the public, get yourself a website. You can do ones that are free and make sure all your socials are actually linked properly on that website. So catch me next week for more industry tips and trends, and I'll see you next time.
Hey, thank you, Bo. That was another great tip for Indie Radar. I'd like to remind you that The Balcony Show is proudly produced by Rock Hard Studios. So check them out for all your musical production needs at rockhardstudios.com.
It's time for the spotlight portion of our show where we showcase debut singles and returning guests. And your host is Donna Gallucci. So, here we go.
Hi, Jeroen. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
I'm doing great, thanks. It's really nice to talk to you today.
And you too, thank you.
So you have a debut single coming out.
I do.
It's called I Won't Give Up.
Yes.
Can you tell us a little bit about the song and what inspired you to write it?
Yes, basically, obviously through the pandemic and being on lockdown, I decided to write a song. It's kind of about mental health and about me losing my father the previous year. So I wanted to kind of write a song that people can relate to and kind of hear it in their own kind of, interpret to them as well.
Oh, right. That sounds very heartfelt and personal for you, and I'm sure it will resonate with a lot of listeners that are going through some difficult times as well.
Yeah, I hope so.
So, Jeroen, can you tell us where we can find you on social media so we can keep up with what's going on with your music?
Yeah, I'm currently on SoundCloud.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't really done a lot on there. This is basically, I've been writing songs for years, but this is the first one I've actually recorded and released. So kind of social media, I'm still kind of trying to sort all that out. But I'm on Instagram as well, which I'll post things on there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that sounds great. We're looking forward to hearing your debut song. Thank you so much for being with us today on The Balcony Show.
Well, and thank you for having me.
Oh, you're very welcome. And now we are going to listen to Jeroen Allen with his debut single, I Won't Give Up. Give it a listen.
I've been walking alone now for so long. Don't even realize that I'm gone. Losing you cut me deeper than a knife. This is what I live with every day of my life. But I won't give up. I'll keep my head up. Can I make it up to you? I didn't plan to be here on my own. Without you near me, I feel so alone. You said we were forever, but now we're apart. All I've been left with is a broken heart. But I won't give up. I'll keep my head up. Can I make it up to you? I'll be a better man. Do all that I can. Give me your hand again. Flashing lights passing by, heartbeats fast, trying not to cry. Been on this road for too long, but I must go on. 'Cause I won't give up. I'll keep my head up. I will make it up to you. I'll be a better man. Do all that I can. Give me your hand again. No, I won't give up. I'll keep my head up. Can I make it up to you? I'll be a better man. Do
back on the Balcony Show, and right now we have the song Till I See Stars by the Parachute Brigade. So sit down, give it a listen, and here we go.
I've been chasing the wind, running in circles, ending up where I begin. Reaching for truth, running from tightly, get a running start. The river's waiting, don't fear your rushing heart. Hold on tightly, get a running start. The river's waiting, don't fear your rushing heart. Yeah. Hold on tightly, get a running start. The river's waiting, don't fear your rushing heart. Hold on tightly, get a running start. The river's waiting, don't fear your rushing heart.
And you're back on the Balcony Show, and we've come to another great ending. Yeah. So put your melon helmets on.
Yes.
Your Corona mask.
Oh, that's funny.
I want to see you out there.
Your melon heads.
Get your TikTok videos ready.
That would be a cute little publicity shot of us. Get some melon heads with us wearing our balcony gear.
Yeah,
oh boy.
Yeah, I think Mad Cat should wear the melon head since he's such a fan.
Yeah, totally.
Look at his face.
See, I knew this was going to come. You know what I mean? Join me out at the 9:30. Yeah.
I'll be the one in the melon head. I think we should make our own melon head hat. I like tinfoil hats. Always wanted to have like a
Why am I
tinfoil
not
hat
surprised?
party. Like have a bunch of people like come to a party, but they all got to make their own tinfoil hats.
Okay.
Come on, that would be great. People are really like, you know.
I'm pretty good with tinfoil.
Yeah.
I am. I used to make during Halloween time, I used to make a whole entire room out of tinfoil, like stalactites, stalagmites, faces
Really?
and arms and stuff coming out of the walls.
See?
Yeah.
We got to have an aluminum foil
All right,
hat
we'll have-
party.
we'll
We used to
all
have
right.
an ambulance on standby just for when people walked into that room because the strobe light with all the reflection coming out of the.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. I used to put people right out. It was beautiful.
All righty.
Yeah. Milkshakes all
and
around.
you can pick up your melon head at the door.
Yeah.
That's
Oh
it.
my gosh.
So, special thanks to the guys from Strawman and the Jackdaws. Really check out all their music, stream it, give them a like, give them a follow. You're gonna love their music, and
A fine bunch of lads.
a fine bunch of lads is right. Be sure and also do the same for Jeroen Allen. You're gonna love his stuff too. So we're gonna end things tonight with a song from one of my favorite bands, Lost Hollow, a song to take you home. So with that, I'm going to bid you all a good night. Good night, everybody, from the Balcony Show. Good night, guys. We'll catch you next week.
Peace.
We are all just grains of sand, and we fall from heaven's hand. Days of life like drops of rain, no two alike, yet all the same. So here we are, where two roads meet, blink of an eye, yet so complete. Our moment comes, and then it's gone. Here's a song to take you home. So here's to you, and here's to me. Let's raise a glass to what may be. We shared a smile, we shared a tear. We let our cares all disappear. Tomorrow we are who we are. Tonight we're strings on one guitar. So with one voice, let's sing along. And here's a song to take you home. Take my hand and take me home. Take my love where'er you go. Take my hand and take me home. Take my love where'er you go. Take my hand and take me home. Take my love where'er you go. May your road be soft and wide, take you where your dreams abide. If love you have, may love you keep, and angels watch you while you sleep. From dust we come, to dust we go, and where it ends, God only knows. The world is vast, yet we belong. So here's a song to take you home. The world is vast, yet we we belong. Here's a song to take you home. Take my hand and take me home. Take my love where'er you go.
And that's what's up.